fucking day in the life. Yeah, so it's about 6 a.m. Look, there's Dylan. Look at him go. But yeah, this is how every single morning starts. We'll just use this one. We'll just use it sparingly. Alright, buddy. Here's your mic. Alright, well, I didn't really do an intro in the car, so...
Nah, me neither.
Today is a day in our lives, and it always starts bright and early, 6 a.m. session.
Yes, sir.
Today we're hitting upper, so we're on a upper-lower push-pull leg split.
Hey, yo, how crazy last night.
Yeah.
So we're just literally waking up after the insane news last night that Charlie Kirk was assassinated. And bro, I've just been flooded with messages of being like, holy, because like we skipped the whole Trump thing. Like somehow the world escaped the fact that he didn't die. And I haven't seen anything this crazy since that. Like the internet is just in complete shambles right now.
That is shocking.
Bro, it is so shocking.
All right, exercise number, this camera's gonna die. We're gonna have to switch to mobile.
You're trying to have it even higher than that?
Yeah, 45. I feel like if you really focus on that upper chest. I'll aim for 6. Damn.
What?
This is really ramping. It's RPE 10 now. All right. What?
I don't know how much this thing even weighs.
I think it's like 10 kilos.
Ready?
Yep. Alright, we're on 9% battery. How?
Also, as you can see, we're both wearing barefoot shoes. This is a new thing that we've just kind of started doing in the last week or so.
It's been about a week.
Once you get used to them, it's really hard to go back because every shoe feels super narrow now.
Alright, phone died. Camera died, so we're back on the phone. Alright, we got cable crossovers next.
Come on, bud, yeah. Get them flies in.
Damn, bro's looking shredded. But he was back bulking. Henley deficit rows. So we're just ramping up. We just came off of a deload week. So if we look like we're going really easy, Dylan's going extra easy because he has lack of sleep, but...
It's like a condition. He has a lack of sleep.
And because Dylan has to be different.
This one's called Bayesian curls. But basically, arms back, and then squeeze so you get an extra stretch. One thing we need to address is how loud you are in the gym.
Huh?
Bro is giving birth in the gym every day. He's like,
You just need 10 reps. Alright, buddy. That is a wrap on the gym.
Start our work day. Alright, we are back home. Usually have a little sit in the car for 5 minutes and think about life. And there's always Manuel on the phone as well. We have a little chat about things on the way home from the gym. But yeah, so today's gonna be a little bit of a rough one because we're only on 4 hours and 33 minutes sleep because of last night. I think we only went to bed at like 1-ish because of the whole Charlie Kirk thing. And there's going to be a lot of updates on this today. In fact, there's going to be a lot of updates on this for a while. Like, it's pretty massive. So I guess let's get inside and start the day.
All right. So, made it back from the gym, and it's ready to get the day started. So, it's 8:15. We're going to go through a full day in the life. Dylan should be going through that with you guys as well. And this is just as real as it gets. We're not doing anything crazy out of the ordinary. This is what 80 to 90% of our days look like. Usually, at around this time, I get back from the gym, and I would have breakfast, but today I'm not having breakfast because I went a little bit crazy last night. I ate a lot of food. It's just how it is, okay? I'm coming off of a cut So we've been having quite a few cheat days.
Now, time to make coffee. Usually I wait a few more hours to have a bit more caffeine, but you know, today's a unique day. And also, I hear a lot of people, like coffee connoisseurs, say that like the pods are, they're terrible and there's so much better coffee. But I love these pods. I don't know why people give it so much shit.
Everything mapped out for today. We got the plan sorted. But now it's time to sort out this dead trim. I gotta hit up the barbers. Barber.
Yes, sir.
Where you at? How long you been cutting my hair, sweetie?
Our whole relationship, pretty much.
Started in Australia because we couldn't afford the barber. Then when we got back to the UK, COVID hit, so I couldn't go to the barber. And then it just stopped. And now I couldn't imagine actually going to a barber. And you're really good now. You're literally basically a barber. Right, trim is done. Thank you, sweetie. And now it's time to shower.
Also, look at this. This is what we did yesterday for the secret channel. We drew each other. So this was, well, painted each other. So this is obviously supposed to be me. And this is supposed to be News Maddie. And I thought that I did a really good job, but then I saw like the definition of hers. She's even got the little glazing in the eyes. What the hell? Mine was a little bit more wild, but I thought, you know, contouring the nose, the little details, I think it was pretty good. I mean, because I'm absolutely, oh, new addition. That came all the way from LA, Simji. Shout out, it's like my favorite piece in the house now. And you can always tell how crazy a news day has been the following morning when you see how destroyed the desk is. And all of my clothes just, I sometimes it's just a bombshell. This is actually not too bad considering how crazy it was. But usually it's neater than this. Now, what we do is we start the day off with about 2 hours, hour and a half, 2 hours walking. And this is while I'll search for news. This is while I speak with people like Austin, you know, checking out, okay, what are we talking about today? And most of the time, I like to be able to like do news and then like get the videos out in the evening. Obviously, sometimes we look and we have to go to breaking news immediately. But for the most part, we'll do a couple of hours of walking while we script, while we research and all of that. So that's what we're gonna do now. So let's get it. Hey man, yeah, sorry, I'm doing a day in the life vlog. In the first couple of years, we're keep doing, fitting in as many as you reasonably can.
Yeah. Yeah, so most of the scratches are around here. You can see like there, but there's some there as well. And that's just all from, those are the lighter ones. And then on the side is, do you think that's like a good decision, or do you think it's better to completely respray it?
In my opinion, for a small bale will be touching and respraying the whole door panel.
Okay. So hard to see the marks because it's not clean. Yeah, we were going to, it was actually on the Austin trip. We left the car at the airport with the parking people and they wrote on the bonnet because it was like dusty. So they wrote something and they scratched it. And now we're finally getting it fixed. How long has that been?
Since April, so
Yeah.
April, May, June, July, August, 4 months. And
4 months. All right, well, I'll update you guys on what happens. We had a cheat day yesterday and it was bad. It was 4,300 calories. Instead of being on like a flat 2,300 calories every day to maintain weight, or 2,500, we've been cheating on the weekends. So having fried chicken or getting takeout, having dessert, and then we just dropped our calories throughout the week. So we go down to like, some days it's like 1,000. So like right after the cheat day, 1,000 calories, just make sure I get enough protein. And then it bumps up to like 1,700, 1,800. And you just do that for the week and then you can go crazy on the weekend. So this is my breakfast and lunch, and then we'll have proper dinner. You need to try this Clear Whey. It doesn't have to be by Ghost, a bunch of brands do it, but it just is so much lighter and it doesn't weigh you down and make you feel all bloated and everything. Next thing is to clean up this entire space, because that is looking crazy.
So we'll have a,
Sweet. Jeez, that was quick too. That's crazy.
and there was some touchings on the door edges. And that.
Wow.
So you happy how it is?
Yeah, that's really good. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Damn. So, the people have been and gone, and that was like, what, 20 minutes it took for him to do that? It was perfect. I couldn't even see the mark that was on the door, and that was pretty bad. It was like a deep, you could feel it. It was white.
Okay, so we've got our first story done and ready to be recorded. It is titled, Is it okay to celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk? This is a very, it was a big one to go through, because what a freaking question to have to make a video about. But so yeah, now I'll just get a change, get this recorded, then I'll be sending that to one of my editors, my TikTok editor, while I start scripting more, hopefully getting some stuff towards YouTube. We'll go from there. Actually, before I record, I'm being told that breakfast is ready. Same thing we have every day, and that is some turkey bacon and a protein bagel. I'm pretty light on the breakfast, to be honest with you. Eating a big meal takes so much time. This is usually the time where I get to watch my own YouTube videos, because we're always so pressed for time getting them out that basically Alex gets to see them. So I'll watch it the following morning. Because as soon as I finish a YouTube video, my immediate thought is, now I have to work on the next video. Which one's Maddie? That's how accurate it is.
This is news Maddie. This is just Maddie. Hey, give me a tan.
Right, so this is the usual setup. Let's see if we can get you in a good spot for this. Get out the shot! That's what I'll be able to look at, and then that's what it looks like, the background. Is it, oh, for God's sake. Can you not for a minute? Is it okay to celebrate Charlie Kirk's death? Because today, America is not just filled with people mourning the death of a father and husband. Alright, so now that that is recorded, I'll take my memory card and I'll chuck it in here, and I'll start chopping up the video and then sending it to my editor. It's also filled with people celebrating the... I'm not gonna lie, I'm flagging a bit. You just can't do this shit without enough sleep. But sometimes you can't really stop. You have to keep going. And in those cases, which I don't always advocate for, I'm gonna have a little bit more caffeine. Yes, even more.
Quick midday re-up, because it is 1 o'clock. Time has flown today. My editor is working on a video that's going live, so that should arrive in my mailbox in a couple hours. So I need a prep thumbnail, take some pictures, title, caption, and everything. We also need to record midnight snacks. This is the space that we use for midnight snacks, which is so horrendously blown out. Why the fuck does that look like heaven? All right, well, I'm a setup. Another big part of my day is walking. I need to get at least 10,000 steps every single day. And I used to just put this treadmill underneath my desk and then work. But what I found was I would tend to just walk for an hour or 2 hours, and then I just sit down. And it still led to the same issue, was that I was just sitting for too long throughout the day. It started giving me back problems, hip problems. So now I just leave the treadmill downstairs and I do 10 minutes every hour, and it just gets me to stand up, move a little bit, and I feel way better.
Okay, so now that TikTok is uploaded, the first TikTok video, I will start working on YouTube, so scripting, all of that, because today we're going to do a single topic. We were going to do a roundup, but this is such a big topic in itself. Even if we added it as part of a roundup, it'll just make it like an 8-minute long segment. So that means 4 YouTube videos are going out this week, which is pretty big. Austin will start looking and researching into other stories for the day, and then hopefully once I'm finished with YouTube, then we can finish off the rest of the TikToks.
This is a very hard pair of shoes to find. Come on now, Nike. God, I wonder when this released because it's so busty. If these were better quality, they just feel a bit cheap. Why don't we just say F it and shoot a long form? Righty, let me show you guys the setup, and I'm switching to the phone because I needed one of the cables, that little mic cable there. So we got the top-down camera, real nice and beautiful. We got the mic, the light, and then the ingredients, and then we got the baker. Damn, the buff baker, look at that back. Damn! That is the setup. And then we need everything to be completely silent. So we have to turn off the fridge and everything because it makes a humming noise. Yeah, walk us through what we're making today.
So we're making a Dubai chocolate brownie roll. I really don't know how to describe it, but it's brownie squished up and then rolled into a log.
Damn, don't look in that cupboard. That is, that's a spicy cupboard right there. So Dubai chocolate log. Alrighty, so wrapping up with that, the brownie is in the oven, so I need to work on this thumbnail, which means I've got to turn this entire living room basically upside down. So let's do it.
All right, so for YouTube, I take my camera, my microphone, and my laptop, and I go down to the YouTube studio where I have more space for whippings, for jumping around, flailing about the place. Yes, it is just the G-Raj. There we go, there's the whip wall of all of the names who have been sacrificed. I mean, in the winter, this gets brutally cold, and so I have to put on, like, all of these heaters in here before I get in. Some of the fun artifacts we have in here is when I went with the European Space Agency and I went to space. No, I didn't. I just did zero gravity, which is basically the same thing. Here's my cardboard cutout when they started selling me illegally. Yeah, and there's actually been new ones updated on there, which is ridiculous. Football, it's a little bit flat. My 100 subscribing plaque. This should turn to gold hopefully very soon if you subscribe to the channel right now. My whip, of course, ends up in a new way. All of my Christmas decorations when that happened. So that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, isn't this a bit of Inception? So, guys, just saying this is, you know, say hello to your former friends. I guess now that you guys have upgraded, you're not looking out on the other side. And then you guys, look at the most loyal people, just recording a day in my life. Hey guys, this is what you get to see, the behind the scenes. Subscribe to Patreon. I had to see, because America is increasingly becoming a place that is two wildly different perspectives. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Woo! Okay, now back at the desk after recording the YouTube video, just uploaded for Alex, and now we are working on thumbnail. And that should go up in the next, I'd probably say 5-6 hours that Alex will need to edit that, because it should be around a 10-minute video, 8-minute video. But when it's a really long video, like 27 minutes, that'll take him at least 2 days. So this is called the special report, the 1-day turnaround.
Alright, well that is thumbnail concept 1, just everything together. So let's see how that turns out in edit. So we'll take the little SD card and see, ooh, wait a minute. What's going on here? Damn! Is that done? Smells damn good. Let's see what these pictures look like real quick. Color correction, that shot is so cool. I hope that works for the thumbnail. All right, here's the thumbnail. Take a look at that. I think it looks pretty good, but that's concept 1. We still got some other concepts to run through. Either way, time is 10 to 3, so I need to prep for this meeting, set up, because I'm gonna be doing some steps. I'm slacking on the steps today, so I need to make sure I get to 10,000. Righty, my head is chopped off. Let's get this meeting done.
All right, now it is time for some breaking news. They've just got some more information on the potential, not even the potential, I don't even know what I'm saying. The suspect, the individual that they think killed Charlie Kirk, because they still haven't found him. Okay, breaking news, the FBI has just said that the assassin who... There you go, just like that, bang. All right, now just posting the breaking news. We've got EP thumbs on the meeting. So we'll get into that. I'm already a couple of minutes late, so I'm just gonna quickly post it and then on to the meeting.
And the man, yep. Catch you later, guys. Whew. All right. That is meeting done. That is a life hack. Take meetings doing steps. That is an hour and 10 minutes. Yes, sir. 2 tasks in 1 task. I'll finish up that thumbnail, finish up midnight snacks. I am starving. So maybe some food. Alrighty, we need 1 more shot. Back to normal. Happy, sweetie? Look at that, we got some goddamn dinner on the way. So what are we having for dinner?
Smoked barbecue chicken and noodles.
All right, I'll grab the smoker out for you. That's how we cook chicken. I was gonna say in the summer, but ain't gonna be summer for much longer. Whew, I need to sit down for a minute. I'm so hungry.
Okay, it is 4:10. We've just finished up the meeting. Now we are going to review the TikTok. So let's have a look at this and see if we have to do any changes, but I need to get out this office, man, just for a second. So I'll go fill up my water, review it downstairs. Is it okay to celebrate the death of Charlie Kirk? Oh, and here's a fun thing that I have to deal with almost every single week with bloody TikTok. Community guidelines violations. For what, you ask? This was literally the announcement that Charlie Kirk died. And so you go into here, this thing has got 18 million views just to get taken down. So they've given me an account strike as well. If you accumulate 2 or more account strikes, you're banned. So yeah, ridiculous. And then they say the violation reason, this is when it should be like, it's too graphic, it's too this, it's too that, you've incited violence, anything like that. No. Violation reason, community guidelines. That's all they say. You couldn't be more vague. Fuck you, TikTok. Ridiculous. Holy shit, crazy news. I was just sitting there posting. It is now 5 p.m. I only sent this video to Alex a few hours ago, and he said that he's already pretty much got it done. That is speed demon from Alex. So now we head back upstairs, get finishing up on the thumbnail, the title, and get this video live. After that, if there is no more breaking news, we can call it a day, and I'll probably sleep tonight at about 7 p.m. because fuck me, I need it. So just chatting with Elliot about thumbnail.
Yeah, not is it okay? I mean, people would click.
But like, have you read it?
Yeah, isn't there like a shorter one?
Yeah, you could just make it more concise. It doesn't have to be a real one.
Okay.
Just make it more concise, but like, I don't know.
Damn, look at this. Elliot and Dylan Cam.
It is 4:45 and I haven't eaten a solid object. A solid food. You just feel burnt out way earlier than you should. I think I'm just going to chill out for a minute until dinner, and then maybe I'll be able to finish that thumbnail. Woo! We got dinner. We got my goddamn sauce. Yes, sir. Coming soon. First meal of the day. Just had dinner. Very good. Feel a lot better now. So, created a couple different versions. We got this one. We got that one. So you want to have enough for an A/B test. I think about changing the text on that one. It is about 6:30, so I think it is time to have my nighttime readiness routine. So I'm gonna go brush my teeth and chill out. I'm done with work.
Okay, well, let's put the Nando's idea on pause. More breaking news. They have just released the first visual of the suspect, and they're basically, the FBI are asking everyone, can you identify this person? And if you can, call it in. So let's go breaking news. Okay guys, I think that about does it. It's 6:15. The YouTube video should be done any moment now, but I feel like you're seeing enough of the same sort of stuff. This is kind of the regular workday workflow. Obviously it's an extra crazy time right now because of the news, but I hope you enjoyed it. It's not as crazy as you imagine it, huh? When everyone's like, oh, I want to see like your day in the life and stuff. But I always tell people, it's wake up, work, go to sleep. And then it looks crazy when we go on these trips and stuff like that. But this is really what it is. It's just day in and day out, the daily grind. And I love it.
That is a wrap on the day. I think I'm gonna call it. It is basically 7 p.m. Yeah, this is a realistic day in the life of a content creator. Like I said at the beginning, 80 to 90% of my days just kind of look like this. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Not entirely sure what Dylan's up to right now.
But I'm rambling at this point. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't know what Elliot's done. Hope you enjoyed Elliot Cam. Probably terrible, to be honest with you. See you in the next one.